Hi everyone! To celebrate 500 subscribers, I'm going to be debuting my PNGTuber for you guys. So the first half of this video will be about my process in making the PNGTuber, like the struggles while trying to get the program to work, and also some answers to Mac-specific issues, since I haven't seen a video made about that. And then, once I've talked about that, I'm going to test my new PNGTuber out by answering some questions you guys sent me. Also, here are the times for each section if you want to skip ahead. So, without further ado, let's get into this video. So I watched a couple videos to help me while making the PNGTuber, and I'll leave links to them in the description. But basically, I needed to draw the model and separate it into individual parts. For this model, I separated the head, eyebrows, front hair, back hair, ponytail, torso, and open and closed eyes and open and closed mouths. I also made an extra set of eyes looking to the side. By the way, the neck counts as part of the torso for this, and it should be on the longer side to allow movement in the final model. Also, normally you would separate the arms from the torso, but I decided I didn't need any movement there, so I just attached the arms to the torso. Okay, so now it was time to upload the character into the actual program, and the software I'm using for this is PNGTuber Plus. So, when I opened up the software, it came with a default model, and I tried to test it out with the mic a bit, but for some reason it wasn't registering the mic. And this is a Mac-specific issue that I eventually resolved after a couple of weeks. The problem with it was that the mic's frequency is set to 48-something by default, but it needs to be changed to the 40-something option. You can do this by using the Spotlight tool to find the audio MIDI setup and change it. Okay, so now that I fixed that, the next issue was with uploading a sprite. The program says that pressing a certain key will open up the file to drag your sprites into, but on Mac it doesn't work that way. So instead, you need to open up the Files application, and at the top right menu of the screen, click Go, and that should open a list. Then you need to hold down the Option key and press the Library option when it shows up. Then, once you click Application Support, select the Go folder, then the PNGTuber Plus folder inside of it. When you do that, the next time you open the software and click Add Sprite, you should be able to navigate to that folder. I'm not going to go into the details of the controls and everything, but when you click the question mark at the bottom right, it'll show you all the controls. I also recommend watching one of the videos I put links to for more about using the software. But anyway, it's time to finally reveal my PNGTuber model. Hi! I thought it was really fun making this model, and I really enjoyed the feeling of victory I felt after resolving all the issues, despite all the frustration it caused. And now it's time to answer some questions you guys sent me. The first question is, when did you start drawing? I'm not going to give an age because that might reveal my age right now, but I've been drawing for around 5 years now. I started because there was this video game I really liked, and I wanted to copy the style of it. The next question is, what's my favorite 𝙲𝚞𝚎 character? I think my favorite might be Hello Kitty, just because I grew up with her. Next, how did you figure out your YouTube name? The name Chong is really special to me because it's the name of one of my family members on the Korean side of my family. I never got to meet her, but I've heard so many stories about her. I won't reveal too much, but it's just kind of been with me my whole life. Anyway, the next question is, what led you to create your OCs? I think it was because, as a kid, I always enjoyed creating stories in my head, and to be able to visually convey them was really cool to me. Over time, each of my characters has a piece of me in them, and shares a bit of my own life experiences. Another question I got asked was, what keeps you motivated to keep drawing? Well, whenever I get discouraged, and I feel like my art is bad or something, I redraw an old illustration from a couple years ago, and seeing the progress I've made really gives me motivation to keep going, because I know that if I do at some point, I'll be redrawing my current artworks, and I'll be like, wow, I really improved a lot. So I think just knowing that helps. Also, when I'm out of ideas, I usually find a Draw This in Your Style challenge, or something like that to draw. And next, the question is, are you a dog or cat person? I'm actually a dog person, and I have a sweet, calm little puppy at home named Bailey. She's white with golden spots, and if you look at some of my artworks, you might notice a dog that looks like her in the background. The next question is, do you watch anime? I used to, but I've actually kind of stopped watching any shows at all because I've been spending a lot of time drawing and managing my channel. And that's all the questions I received this time. Thanks so much for watching, and if you want to watch the last time I answered your questions, click this video at the top right of the screen.